Hi guys, it's me Adrian. I just wanted to make a quick video about something I discovered about the Sonic hack, or should I say Metal Sonic hack, Metal Sonic Rebooted by Lone Devil. I'll try and keep this quick and brief. I'm going to show you, it's a bug, it's a glitch that I found with Metal Sonic Rebooted. I'm going to show you it on real hardware, and then I'm going to boot up some emulators, and I'm going to show you that the glitch is still present even on emulators. It's only, I suppose I'm doing this just to let Lone Devil know of that the game, even though he keeps saying the game's finished, and that it should work on real hardware. Well, it's still got things wrong with it. So I'm just gonna show him now. I'm gonna use the EverDrive first. I'll just film the TV screen this time instead of setting up my other equipment, because I'm going to be using the PC. So where is that game? Where is it located? Sonic the Hedgehog ROMs. Let's go to, is that it? Metal Sonic Rebooted? Yes, it is. It's the latest version, isn't it? Version 1.2. Select and start. Yeah. The title screen here glitches, where it resets back to the Sega logo all the time. You only get like 1 second on the screen. I'll just show you. See, it does that over and over again. You barely get 1 second to respond to what's happening on the screen. 1 second to press start, 1 second to go into options. It's very hard if you want to put the Knuckles code in, the up, down, left, right, A and start, because you've only got a second to do it. You can do it, but you have to be extremely quick. See, I wasn't quick enough to go into options then. I got it that time. Once you make it into options or start the game, it's fine. That's the biggest problem with this game. So I'll just boot it now on some emulators. So just give me a sec. Okay guys, got my laptop here. I'll try it in Fusion. Just give me a sec. There we go, it's already on the screen because I was messing around with it earlier. Metal Sonic Rebooted by Lone Devil. Okay. And the same thing happens even on this, so it's not real hardware related. See? It does that over and over again. Okay, I'll just try it in another emulator. I'll try Regan or Reagan, however it's meant to be pronounced. This is actually my favourite emulator that I like using when I do use one. Okay, Metal Sonic Rebooted. Because it's always good to try different emulators, just because sometimes some will encounter more glitches and bugs than others. It's the same thing happens on this one too. Yeah, see? Now this is interesting. I've just gone back to Fusion. Now I've discovered that I thought this was present all the time, but see, I play the game in 50 Hertz on my Mega EverDrive, because my Mega Drive is 50 Hertz only. And that glitch is only, title screen glitch is only present with 50 Hertz. It doesn't happen on 60 Hertz. And that's the first time I've ever seen a glitch that only affects 50 Hertz and not 60 Hertz. So if I switch it to USA, boot the same game. Yeah, where is it? Metal Sonic rebooted. It doesn't happen. This explains why in the comments when I was posting about it, no one probably knew what I was talking about. Because most of you would play this in 60 Hz, I would imagine. But yeah, that doesn't happen now. Very odd, very unusual. It's okay in 60 Hz, but not 50 Hz. Okay guys, I've just switched the emulator. I've flicked it from 60 Hz to 50 Hz without doing a hard reset. So that's why the music's running slower. It wouldn't normally if you did a hard reset and played it in 50 Hz, but because I flicked it from 60 Hz to 50 Hz while the game was running, that's why it's running slower. And I just now I just noticed when it went back to the title screen, it didn't reset. You watch what happens now. It's okay. So I'm learning as I go along. Yeah, it doesn't reset. But the music's slow. It's no good with the music slow, is it? It's only, it seems to be a 50 Hz optimization bug. Because that's the default 50 Hz speed right there. And it's fine. Okay, I'll just take it off now. So what can I say? That's the biggest bug I've encountered with this game. There's another bug where the game crashes, but it randomly crashes throughout the game. And I think it's due to Clownesy's Sonic 2 Clone Driver V2. I think that's what causes the random crashes. So it happens like when you jump on a 1-up monitor, or spin the end of level marker and get the bonus points at the end, or get a Chaos Emerald in the special stages. So this is 50 Hz. Same as on the PC, but the music's not. The music's running at the right speed. Because I didn't flick it from 60 Hz to 50 Hz. It's been booted in 50 Hz. This is 50 Hz optimization speed. So yeah, I can't show you when it's going to crash because I don't know when it's going to crash. It does it randomly. It's always in a different area. So, it's very hard to film that on a video because you never know when it's going to happen. But it seems to happen when you're, it's always when the music changes. So that's how I know it's got something to do with the sound driver. It's like when you jump on a 1-up monitor, like I said, or get a Chaos Emerald, or when you hear the da-na-na-na-na-na-na, the music at the end of the level, or when it changes from Act 1 to Act 2, or that's when it crashes. It's not like when you're just playing and running and jumping and then all of a sudden it just freezes. That doesn't happen. That's how I know it's got something to do with the sound driver. And this same problem happened in Gamma V's Sonic Legacy hack. That used to crash all the time, randomly. Had the same problem because it used the same sound driver. It used Clownesy's Sonic 2 Clone Driver V2. So the same things happened. It used to crash all the time, but randomly in different spots. And the only way around it was to make save states. So I can still play this game even though it crashes randomly. I just have to make sure I make a lot of save states. So every time, just before I go into a special stage, or before when I clear an act and start the next act, I've got to make a lot of save states because if it crashes, you're going to go. You've lost your game. You're going to go right back to the beginning. At least if you make a save state, you can just go back to the beginning of the level, or just before you entered the special stage and start from there. So I can get around that. So I'm more worried about more concerned, I should say, about the title screen glitch, but that only seems to happen in 50 Hz, and only in optimized 50 Hz it seems to happen, which is not good for me because I don't have a 50-60 Hz switch on my Mega Drive. My Mega Drive is just a normal European PAL Mega Drive. You know, there's no switches on the side or on the background. It's not modified in any way. So I can't do the 60 Hz, like boot it in 60 Hz and then flick it to 50 Hz. And nor would I want to do that because I don't want to play it with slow music if I know it's not meant to have slow music. So I don't know if, as I was saying before, yeah, this happened in Sonic Legacy, but the final version that Gamma V brought out of Sonic Legacy, the crashes in the game, they weren't present. It was fixed. So she did something right in that one. But here in Metal Sonic Rebooted, after Lone Devil's third attempt at trying to get the game, you know, working perfectly on not only emulators but real hardware, these problems are still present. I'm not suggesting in any way that Lone Devil has to fix it. I just felt like reporting it, just so everyone can see, you know, what's going on. Obviously, I'm the only one who's experiencing these problems. I have been able to do the Knuckles level select, not level select, the Knuckles character cheat by pressing up, down, left, right, but you've got to be really, really quick on the title screen because you only got a second. You only got a second before it goes back to that Sega logo. So, you know, I can still play the game. I played the game through last night just to make sure there wasn't anything else wrong with it. It's only those two things, but it's mainly that title screen thing that bugs me. It just, I can't. It just annoys me how it does that because you only got a second to go into the options or change your settings or whatever. So, or select Knuckles, you know. But aside from that, aside from those two things, the game runs perfectly fine. I don't know what it is with Clancy's Sonic 2 clone driver, but it seems to crash. The music seems to always crash the game at random points. And it's not just this hack, it happens on other hacks that use that driver. I don't know if it's only in 50 Hz, that might be just a 50 Hz issue. Again, I don't know. This is all new to me. I've never seen a glitch that only happens in 50 Hz and not 60 Hz. It does show, it does just go to show that the game has been overlooked and hasn't been tested in any way in 50 Hz. I'm assuming because Lone Devil is probably thinking, well, who's going to play it in 50 Hz? I mean, everyone's going to play it in 60 Hz. This hack. It's fair to say this hack is designed for 60 Hz and not 50 Hz. So that's all I really wanted to say in the video. So yeah, I mean, Lone Devil, if you're watching this, I'm not saying you have to fix it in any way. I just wanted to show you guys what's this problem, because they keep posting it in comments and no one seems to be taking any real interest, and I'm thinking, well, maybe because no one else is experiencing what I'm experiencing. But at least we know it's not a real hardware issue because it happened on the emulators. You saw me try it on Fusion and the other emulator, and it happens on both those emulators, but it only happens in 50 Hz. That title screen one anyway. The other glitch probably is a real hardware issue, the one where it just crashes randomly. I don't know, but that's all I wanted to say. So yeah, alright, I'll stop it here. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you later.